I think I'm live. But I will double check on my phone.
Welcome on in, everybody. Today we are getting...
No. I want to check this. Oh, wait, I have to...
I want to check this. Oh, wait, I have to... I want to check this.
Yep. Awesome at this point. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna come and join, so I'm just gonna play some fucking Umamusume.
Peak content.
Dude, Umamusume is peak content. Ooh, and I'm just gonna be training Seiun Sky. You haven't played Umamusume all that much, huh?
No, I haven't. I'm slacking.
Umamusume is what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm going to be training Seiun Sky. I'll collect my dailies here. And this is going to be the, if we get lucky, like the #1 Cancer Cup racer that we have. We have really good support characters, and Seiun Sky's going to absolutely dominate this race. But I am going to be using up all of my guests. In the Japanese version, you can use 15 of these.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, in the Japanese version, you can use 15 guests a day, but in the English version, you can only use 3 a day, which is annoying. Oh, wait, I think I might have to... I don't think I can have this running on 2 different things at the same time. Do you want to see that? Give me 1 second! So I got 42 drunk. I mean, Zerk, I might have to bail out because this Discord is killing my live right now.
You're good.
Alright, I'll catch you later, man. Sorry, guys. So I had Discord open and it was not loving it. So we are good to go. So I got to have a good build for my Seiun Sky here. And we got plenty of options. So I'm going to be doing a power and speed build for the most part, which is probably going to be the best options that we have. And we already have like a ton of really good sparks and stuff for this. Unfortunately, it's not like I don't have very many 3-star sparks, which is kind of a bummer. However, we have quite a bit of the 2-star sparks, which should be enough to get us a Uma that, like, at least we can run with in the Cancer Cup. And with any luck, we will be able to get some good RNG and pull off, like, a perfect fucking run here. So I'm going to do the 2 stamina, 3 speed, 1 wit. I think that's going to be the best option that we have here. And Seiun Sky, she's a front runner, which for this shorter race is probably going to be like the best option that we have. I know a lot of people, because it's such a short race, are doing a lot of like really diverse builds. You know, they got some that are like, I've seen people that are trading some Haruras, in order to have them ready for the Cancer Cup. I'm going to turn down the volume here to like 20. But yeah, I've been watching, some people have been doing some like Harus, and I've even seen like some Bali Rudolphs doing some training for the Cancer Cup, and it kind of makes sense because really like the aptitudes are going to be what is most important. Because since it is a shorter race for the Cancer Cup, you don't have to worry so much about who you're actually running. And a lot of people are running, you know, Narita Taishin or, you know, any of those other long distance racers for this type of cup, or they did at least for the Gemini Cup. And the Gemini Cup was brutal, man. That shit was just absolutely brutal. So we're going to do a Seiun Sky because she is fantastic for this distance. With any luck, we'll be able to pull off an S mile. And I would absolutely love to see an S mile, because that would mean that we just get like the world's best RNG. And we've been pretty unlucky with the RNG. So, what we gotta do, I'm thinking we're gonna pull off every single energy task that we can here, because I don't really want to risk having less turns. But she's gotta have, I think, and again, I'm not like I'm not mapping this out with all the metrics that a lot of people are, but I believe from my playthrough so far that we have to have at least a 300 in stamina, just to kind of compete, because there are going to be a lot of debuffers running, and debuffers are the bane of my existence. So we get enough stamina, we should be good to go. And if we get enough wait, we should be able to proc all of our skills. I want to get these friendships up, almost like I'm going for an A-rank guide almost, but you know, you see these 4 stacks, and they're almost impossible to pass up. You cannot say no to a 4 stack. I freaking love it when we see that. My luck with these is so bad, so we kind of have to make do with what we got, you know? I'm gonna always have a rest, even if we get a, what do you call it, when they get lazy? Yeah, they're lazy debuff, whatever they call it. But as long as we keep these stats going and these friendship bonuses going, and we're proccing a lot of skill hints, which is fantastic. I love to see that. At the same time, I want to get my mood up so we're not missing out on the bonus points. I'm going to do a power here. We should be able to kill it with the junior debut, like, no problem. The Uma grind is real. How's it going, Zerg? It is. The Uma grind is the best. But we have to get these speed points up. And I love Seiun Sky. She's one of the few that I've pulled recently, like at a good rate, you know? I think I got her on 45, and most of the other ones that I've gotten have been on like pull 150 or so, which has been absolutely brutal, because it costs a lot of money to pull those, but we should be able to pull up something nice here. And we got 13 turns. Her Seiun Sky and Rice Shower have this, where you just get a lot of turns going into the second race, but you have to get some fans. And I think we'll have no problem getting the fans, because you just have to win races to get fans. What we're really going to have to monitor here is not doing any sort of dialogue options that up guts. We want them, normally when you have 2 dialogue options, they'll do stamina or guts, and we want them to do stamina. We also want these Key to Some Black skill hints, but we want stamina more than anything. And if we're getting Wit Rainbow training, that's going to be good too, because we want at least a C+ in Wit before we move on, because otherwise we're not going to have a high chance of proccing our skills that we're purchasing. And, I mean, before a debut, we were all ready to get Rainbow training with Daiwa Scarlet, who is a fantastic, like, absolutely fantastic support card for Wit. If you have ever used Daiwa Scarlet, or if you have not used her and you have her, I highly recommend using Daiwa Scarlet because she has a ton of quick time events that will give you energy back and give you mood ups, just like Kitas and Blackwell, which is amazing. And yep, we got the energy skill there. We always want the energy procs, but we're pretty low, so I think we're going to go for a rest here. And that right there, that is exactly why we love Kitas and Black. We're at a good mood, we didn't do anything, and it procs us, and we get immediate great mood, which if you don't know, the mood difference there is going to give you massive bonuses to your stat increases that you get when you do training. So if we can keep that above good mood, then we are going to be getting the most out of our trading here. And realistically, with the way that we're training this Seiun Sky, we're going to have to do so many of these career playthroughs because we're pretty much just trying to get, and I know everybody's trying to get the perfect run every single time, but we need like the perfect run. If we can get Kitas and Black up to Rainbow Training before this second race, that would be fantastic. Because she has such a good special priority, which is the support card bonus that pops up. When you look at their support card stats, and special priority is going to be how often that Uma lands on their training. So, you know, if it's a speed card, and they have a special priority of 50, as opposed to 20, it means, I don't know what the actual numbers are because I'm not going to do math, but it's going to be a substantial increase to how often they actually land on their aptitude for training, which gives you bonus points for that stat. We're pretty low. Let's do a rest and get one good speed training in next. Cup of tea will give us a bit of energy. And excellent, we got a rainbow training for speed, and that's going to push our King Halo there almost over into max there. So we'll have her take care of her body, get a little bit of energy going into this. We already have our 3,000 fans, which is fantastic. So 5 turns until the Satsuki Show, and if you look at Seiun Sky's career path here, there's 3 things you got to look out for. The Japanese Derby, the Kikuka Show, and the Tenno Sho Spring. Those are going to be the 3 that are going to be the hardest for you, depending on how you're training her. So normally, if I'm doing like an A-rank Seiun Sky guide, I would be a little bit more concerned about the Japanese Derby because it's 2,400 meters. The Kikuka Show is 3,000 meters, and the Tenno Sho Spring is 3,200 meters. The Tenno Sho at 3,200 meters is going to be the most difficult, but because we're training this for the Cancer Cup, we're going to be putting a lot of stats into stamina, meaning we'll actually have a lot higher chance of finishing that. We'll have a lower chance of getting the A rank that we're looking for, but that's fine. Because realistically, we're not too worried about the letter grade, and while the letter grade does kind of reflect what your, you know, overall stats ended up being, it does not affect what your career run is in any way whatsoever. So we got 1,400 fans to go. Satsuki Show. Let's see what the races are. I'm looking for a G3 or better. I'm not going to do any of these OP races, so let's do a speed. Any of the OP races are just going to hold you back by quite a bit. So let's do a race. Yeah, see the G2, we went from like, what, 600 fans in one of the OP races, and now we're looking at 5,400 just by doing a G2 on the Nakayama. And Seiun Sky, she's overall just like a really good Uma, so we should be able to finish this no problem whatsoever. And boom, just like that, we got our first place. We can move on, do a little bit more training here before the Satsuki Show. I think we'll have one good turn. However, if you ever run across this and you have like almost no energy, I highly recommend, even if it's like a 53, I highly recommend going for the wit training, because when it comes down to all of your stats, like, see, I got a rainbow training, but it's a 99% failure. which is frightening. You don't want to do a 99%. But if you do a wit at 53, the best part about wit is even if you fail, it's not going to debuff you. You'll get the failure just like that, but see, you still get a little bit of energy back, and your mood doesn't go down. If you did like a 53% and you failed on any of the other stats, your mood will go down, and you'll potentially even get a debuff, which is awful. But, you know, if you do the wit training, you'll still get wit points, and maybe even get a little bit of speed points, so you might as well do it, and then just after the race, do a good rest, and that will give you enough points to be able to do one more energized training into speed without having to worry about any sort of failure. So we've got 2 turns until the Japanese Derby, and that's going to be our first hurdle at 2,400 meters, which realistically, with how good we're doing right now with our stamina, we won't have to worry about all that much. But as everybody knows, you always run an MLB Kitasun Black. And with Kitasun Black, you get this quick time event with Satono Diamond. And you have 2 options here, the bounce back or the guess you'll get better soon. If you have a low mood, choose the top option, because guess you'll get better soon will give you a little bit of energy, but it will also give you a mood up. But right here, I have a really, really low speed, but a great mood. So realistically, if I choose the top option, the energy is not going to be enough to do a nice turn after this. So I'm going to do bounce back because it's going to give me a stat boost in speed and that straightaway adept thing. And see, I would love to do this, but even with the energy boost I got with the last one, it wouldn't have been enough to be able to successfully do that training. You do get a wit stat point down. You do. It is a bit of a negative effect, but ultimately I like to think of it as wit is one of those kind of fallbacks, you know, where like if you're up against the wall and you have no other options to choose, I always go for the wit because it still gives you a little bit of energy. And even though it's a little bit of a point down, our main focus, especially when going into like a Cancer Cup or an A rank, I'm going to be super focused on getting that speed maxed. And since these cups, especially since the cups require such high stamina stats due to all of these people having a bunch of debuffs thrown at you at the same time, I'm going to be less worried about wit, and I'm going to have 2 stamina support cards that are going to be throwing as many points into stamina, at least up until the spring Tenno Sho. Because, I mean, even my Rice Shower did alright during the last Gemini Cup. Not great. I mean, we only won like 4, but at the same time, we didn't train her all that much. Here, we got like 70% stamina, or 70% energy. I always mix up energy and stamina, but we got 70% energy, and we do want wit by the end of this career to be probably around a B, so I'm okay doing this as long as it maxes out that Kitasun Black there. If I didn't have Kitasun Black that was pretty much about to max out there, I probably would have done the power training that had a speed card and a wit card in the green. Double speed, love to see it. I will never say no to a double speed. And if you haven't known yet, late June is going to be the last opportunity you have to get max energy. We're at about half here, which is okay because we can do a wit training here and get our Narita Taichin up to max. Or not max, but at least into the rainbow training. But as soon as July starts, it's always going to be your beach training. So we'll do 36 trumps. 36, even if it's in wit, trumps 20 in speed. 37 in wit again. Because what this means, since it's so early on, is that once our speed starts to level up, in the next beach training, we'll be able to do all in speed. And right now, since we don't have any rainbow training, I'm going to just do the 38 in stamina since we have a 5 stack there. Because the 5... yeah, no gamble. I'll gamble every once in a while, but it's one of those things where you do so many runs in a row, you can only gamble so much before it breaks you down a little bit. Inside scoop. I'll never say no to a good skill hint, but at the same time, a lot of the skill hints, and you'll realize this after playing enough, a lot of the skill hints you're not going to take advantage of just because you're going to be focused on Professor of Curvature, Swinging Maestro, Gourmand. You know, you're going to want to put all your points into that just to confirm that you'll be able to win these certain longer races like the Kikuka Show that we got coming up. And here, we're at 17%, but I do like Daiwa Scarlet's skills, so I am going to go ahead and do a power because it gives a little bit of stamina as well. And then before the Kikuka Show starts, this is going to be one of the few times in a career path where I'm actually going to go and purchase skills early on. I'll do Professor of Curvature and Corner Recovery every single time before the Kikuka Show if I have them, because it's pretty much a guaranteed win. And not win, I mean, we can still RNG, but we're pretty much guaranteed to get above third. Yeah, see first, like that. So the rainbows don't lower your failure rate. What they do is they just give a stat bonus to the skill that you're training them on, and it's like a really, really significant stat bonus. So, like, for instance, if I just have a, let's say, Kitasun Black on speed, and she's only 50% of the way up on her friendship gauge at green, like a low green or a high green. You know, I'll get like 20 points for that. But if I get her up to rainbow training, Kitasun Black by herself with rainbow training on speed can give like up to 36. It's an exponential increase. It's really big. So like, see, now we're still on speed 2, which is why these numbers are so low. But as our speed level goes up to 5, this would be like a 54, you know? Oh, wait, shit. My bad. Oh my god. I spaced out. I forgot that was a 29% failure. We'll tell her we're worried about her. Oh, and we got a debuff. Yep, nope, that's my bad. I was not paying attention. I'm gonna Infirmary, get rid of that debuff. Practice Spore is gone. That was bad. I just fully fucked that up. I've been drinking a lot tonight, and I have been partying and having a good time, so, you know, don't ride my ass too hard. The Arena McKinnon is not as long as the Tenno Sho, but it is a long race, so since our mood is just at normal, I'm going to get the long deep breaths skill here, which should push our stamina over the edge that we don't have to worry about placing top 3 in Arena McKinnon. No, I messed that up. Okay, sweet. So, I mean, if you haven't raced Seiun Sky, she's just an overall great Uma to race. So we're good there. 07. And then we got 7 turns. So the Tenno Sho is going to be the one that we fear the most, because that's 3,200 meters, and because the Cancer Cup is short, we want our stamina by the end of this career path to be at a maximum of 600. And it sounds weird, but we don't want it over 600. We just want it at 600, and we want all the other stats as high as we can, besides guts, obviously. But it's because if 600 is like the optimal stamina for the Cancer Cup, which due to my research I've determined is, the best that we can kind of hope for is that we don't put too much into stamina, because the more we put into stamina, the less we can put into the other skills. So if we can kind of manipulate it so 600's the max, and you also have to take into account that if we go all the way through the URA finals, we're going to get a bonus, 45 points just in stamina. So like a 450 up to the Arima Keenan is probably solid. The trick I did to pass Tenno Sho Spring is put Seiun on late surger for the race. No, absolutely. That putting her on late surger will increase your stamina abilities for that race. If you are purchasing some of these bluer skills, like if you're fortunate enough to get Swinging Maestro before the Tenno Sho, that will pretty much carry you through it, which is nice. But yeah, no, if for any reason she's struggling, you can always push her back a little bit to a late surger, or even if you're running her as a front runner, you can move her back to a page chaser. Let's see, do we get a good power stat here? Do we get a good power bonus? 76 power. That's freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. I love to see that. And that is why we put our legacy characters so heavy in power and speed, because see how it's like a little split here? Anytime you train speed, 16-6 power, and we train speed a lot, so that's like a solid split there, which means if we have our legacy characters giving us bonuses for power, we don't have to train power at all, like at all. We can just do speed and wit, and then sprinkle some stamina in, as long as we're getting some decent RNG. But here's the Tenno Sho. I think we've got pretty much all the good skills we need. We didn't have enough skill points to get Swinging Maestro, so let's see how this goes. I'm actually going to watch this race, because I'm kind of curious to see if we're lacking in any way whatsoever. I would have liked to have at least a 500 stamina going into the Tenno Sho. And I do. I've played a lot of the Seiun Sky so far, so I've had some pretty good runs with her. Let's see how this goes. I'm not going to make it sit through the whole thing, so I'll put it on ×2. Alright, so she is a front runner, so she should be out the gate ahead. There might be another front runner. Who else is front running that is competing with us? There's so many, like, no-face Umas that... like, who's the blonde chick behind me right now? Just some no-name. I'm worried the most about Spechan and maybe Rice Shower in this race. Special Creek? Oh, or is it Special Creek or Special Week? Because, no, Super Creek, Special Week. Special Week is probably the worst. Tenno Sho got hands, she always dies sub 500, stand for me. Yeah. So we got 3 energy skills right now. So if they proc, we shouldn't run out of stamina, even though we're below 500 right now. And Seiun Sky, the angling and scheming is actually a really good skill. So I'm happy that procced right there. And remember, we just have to finish, what is it, top 3? Yeah, that's special. I knew she was gonna fucking do that. Oh my god. I think we can still be solid. Let's see. Okay, that was not a good run. But to be fair, she didn't really proc any of her skills. So we'll do one more. I'll change her to a pace. We'll do, oh crap, I hit view. Uh-oh. See, this is why I really want to get I really want to get the Swinging Maestro before this race. Let's see what we got here. I moved her back to a late surger. What do you got for me? Because her power is pretty good, so we shouldn't really have issues breaking out of the pack. It's just whether those stamina skills proc. And we got 3 of them, but the last race we watched, we only had 1 actually happen. Come on, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Around the halfway mark is when she should make her move with where we have her right now, and we've got a good amount of power. And that should be enough, so hopefully... Okay, now is this time to make your move. You got power, break out from the pack. We should start catching up here in any moment. Professor of Curvature, great skill to proc. Stop zooming in on Super Creek. I want to see Seiun. This may be the first one in a while that we don't get past Tenno Sho. 13, 12, 11, 10. We're making our move. 6. We just gotta get top 3. Come on, say, I swear to fucking God, if you don't... Oh my God. Come on, say it's got... Come on, come on, come on. We didn't get any of our energy skills procced. Oh my god. I think we got, what, 5th? Yeah, but we have to get top 3. Alright, let's do the old faithful where we just view. And we get 1st! Oh my, has that happened to anybody else? Has that happened to anybody else? Where for some reason, you hit the view instead of watching the race, and you just get an amazing... Like, what the hell? Man, we were falling behind in 5th and 6th. We must have procced every skill of that. That is freaking amazing. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I don't know if that's happened to anybody. Okay, I'm so happy. We got 1st place. I was worried that was going to be a career ender right there, but it was not. That was not a career ender. Oh, thank God. We'll do a little bit of a rest. So now we got 2 turns worth of Takazuka gaining. These shouldn't be quite as much of an issue for us. So let's go ahead and take a look. We got what? Rainbow Speed. Yeah, let's do a Rainbow Speed. The rest of the races are shorter, so they shouldn't be quite as difficult for us to complete. And we should be able to get 1 good training in. We'll do 1 more speed because our stamina should be pretty solid, all things considered. Let's see if we got enough skill points from that in order to get... 2nd's pretty good. If you have Die with Scarlet, 2nd is pretty good. We'll give you a mood up. So it's always good to keep that in mind. And there, we got that Swinging Maestro skill. So now we should be able to switch back to a front runner and not have to worry. It's that friggin' Tenno Sho, man. And anybody that's watching, if I am training her for the Cancer Cup, so like we should be able to kill it with any of these other ones. Takazuka Keenan should be 1st place. Yeah, no problem. It's just that Tenno Sho, because basically we're trying to complete her career with the stats that we want, but the stats that we want are not necessarily great for the Tenno Sho because it's a 3,200 meter race, and the Cancer Cup is what is the Cancer Cup? It's like, what, 1,800 meters? Oh, no, I'm not looking up Cancer Cup. Cancer Cup, Umamusume. Yeah, here we go. How long is it again? It's 1,800? Is it 1,800? 1,600. It's 1,600 and it's a mile. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't looking for information on cancer. Alright, 7 turns before the Tenno Sho Autumn, which is a shorter race, so we should be good. And we got the beach training, but our energy is sad. It's looking sorry, man. So we're going to do a rest. We'll do a wit. So, ideally, this is my ideal build. I want a max speed. I want a 1,000 power. I want a 600 stamina and a 400 wit. And we've already gone over our wit, so probably have wasted a few turns there. We're actually going to do another rest and wreck here. Dude, I love King Halo. Lunar Sky Wolf. I absolutely love King Halo. It's actually, you know what's funny is I always liked King Halo, but I did not know that she was like such a fan favorite until I started making videos, because my first video that broke 1,000 views was actually my King Halo, and I was like, oh my god, they're all just like me. I love King Halo. Yeah, I had no idea, everybody, that people were such big King Halo stans. I guess, I mean, it's just a 1,600 meter and a mile, so it's a relatively easy one to train people to have aptitudes for. But, yeah, I'm not going to use King Halo for the Cancer Cup, and I'm training for the Cancer Cup right now. But, no, I train King Halo all the time. She's one of my favorite to get A ranks for, just because she has a really unique career setting. And you can build her in a lot of different ways because of her default, like, her default aptitudes for certain stats. And what do we got? We got a double in speed. Lovely. Best mother for your child. You're out here having kids with King Halo? Not gonna lie, that's kind of peak. I don't know if King Halo would want to have my kids, but if she's having your kids, rock on, man. Rock on. Alright, what do we got? Uri McKinnon. And again, so this is the worst. So this was not a good run. And the ironic thing is this just goes to prove how RNG this game is, because, like, I've done multiple runs where, but before this Uri McKinnon, I'm at an A+ speed, B+ stamina, and, like, other stuff. Oh my god, Lunar, I feel you, my brother. Like, oh my god. So, the reason I actually I tried to start a series, when I first started my channel, where it was a training rice shower for the Gemini Cup, and then I was gonna post all the videos that I took from the Gemini Cup, but it was literally just freaking, like, my poor rice shower against, like, 11 gold chips or Narita tie sheets. No, you're 100% right, Fritz. Glue run for sure. Yeah, no, this is a relatively low scoring run, which is fine. It happens. We just didn't get good stacks. And realistically, like, I watch a lot of not a lot of streamers, but a lot of content creators that do, like, the Japanese version of this. And you kind of have to, like, honestly just bank on RNG so much for some of this stuff. We should be getting first place through all this. Second, oh no, I'm out of redos. That's the end of my career. Oh my god. No, we don't. I don't think we do. I'm actually going to change that right now. You made a good point. Let's see. We're going to do... It is so low distance of a track. I might switch that to maybe a 4th speed. I'm thinking maybe even a 4th speed. I'm just going to waste these on some stuff. And that should be good. This is going to be like a low B. I think this is going to be like... Throwing? Screw you, sir. yeah, or 1-star wit. Okay, guys. I know you're watching for the peak content. Yeah, I think Creek is going to be enough. As long as it's because of that Tenno Sho that she has to get past that I was kind of banking on that originally. And it's not necessary. Like, I've done runs. Let's see, if I go to my Umas, my legacies, I've done Seiun Skies that aren't using that, I believe. Like this, I think I've been using the 3 speed to wit for a lot of them. But, like, look, this was another run. Yeah, see? 3 speed, 2 wit, 1 stamina. This was actually the closest to my perfect run that I've done so far. If this stamina was at a 600 and this power was at 1,000, this would have been like the muy bueno of my runs. Although, to be fair, I still need an S in mile, which is so fucking, it's so annoying, man, because the mile proc to get up to S is RNG, so you can have a great run like this, but not get the S in mile. Yeah, so this one was a 4 speed, 1 wit, 1 stamina, and still an A mile. So let's go back. We'll try another with, without the 2 speed there. And maybe one day we'll be lucky enough to get the Japanese version that lets us do 15 borrowed Umamusumes a day. Right now we're just on 3, but in Japan they can borrow 15 guests. I can't even begin to tell you how much this song has infiltrated my psyche at this point. Like, my mind is just Umamusume. So we're going to do 2 wit, and I'm going to do the Matikane Fukukitaru. Matikane Fukukitaru. Yep, I said that right first try, no problem. And even then, I think our best bet's probably, luck-wise, going to be 4 speed, 1 wit, 1 stamina. Because we also don't need wit that high, but it's just like, it's so convenient having good wit stacks. We'll do the 2 on stamina here. Fukiki or Kitaru is fine. I want to get it right. Alright, let's do... So we got 2 on speed. I'm always going to prioritize double speed over a speed and a wit. And double wit. I probably want to get this mood up. Cracking a beer for the sake of Uma. Okay, time to get the mood up. I have perfected the art of left-handed pouring a beer while right-handed doing Umamusume and reading chat. Pretty good, yeah? I gave up weeks ago. Tannhauser was so much easier. Yeah, but at the same time, you can just call her Mambo. Mambo. Give me some pointers on training. That's a good one to know. If you do Seiun Sky's career path a lot, it's a good thing to know which ones give you energy back. Trainer-san. Oh yeah, Zerk, you're a mod now. No, did I really just fail an 18%? Oh no. Let her rest. The way that... Oh, and I got a debuff. I failed and got a debuff. Hey, this is the way I think of it. If I get screwed up in the beginning, before the junior debut, that's all my bad luck out the window, right? Right? Please? We'll do the infirmary. I'm not going forward with another debuff here, and it didn't cure it. Umapoke doesn't risk it anymore. I will always risk it because I do. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have a lot of hours into this game. I have like multiple 100 hours into Umamusume so far, and you just gotta risk it sometimes. It sucks to like ruin a run because you decide to risk it, but at the same time, it's like, why not? You know, like if I'm gonna sit here and do, you know, like 10, 20 runs in a day, like I might as well just bank on getting like lucky, you know? I won quite a lot of 20%, so I'm getting cocky too. Yeah. No, for sure. It definitely does that to you, where you like, you feel like, oh shit, man, like I wanna, I've succeeded on like an 80% failure rate before, you know? So, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, like I can do it. And then you fail on a 2%. I need to cure this disease. Uma disease, slacker. I've always said, like, why the hell, as a Uba trainer, do I not just have, like, a bunch of carrots to just give them whenever? But, you know, whatever. I'll do the 2 on speed. Triple speed, wit, stamina. Skill hint speed, we'll do the speed, wit, stamina. You never try that? Dude, you have to try it sometime. There is nothing more satisfying than having like a really, really low success rate and still seeing those rainbow sparkles just pop up from like the lower left hand of the screen, and you're just like, oh shit, I did it. Infirmities, that's a mood up and energy up. Awesome. Damn, okay, we're gonna do speed here. So basically, during this run, we're not banking on getting Super Creek up to Rainbow training. We just want to get Swinging Maestro. That is it. We're gonna use and abuse her. Not like in a bad way, but like, that's all we need. On SPD, I might just gamble. No, absolutely do it. I would appreciate that, man. I have to be honest, if it's a triple rainbow, I'm a freaking send it. I'm a freaking send it. I can't. The triple rainbows are too enticing. Did I failed an 11. I just failed an 11. But we come back from these things. Matikane Fukuki Taru is going to take us to the ends of the earth. Seiun Sky, you useless oh my god. Okay, we'll do the Hanshin Turf 6,500 meters before I start getting ugly with my words here. Still getting first place, getting those fans. But see, that's okay. What I don't want to do after the first beach training, that's when I don't want to fail. That is when we really don't want to fail. Because before this, we're really just trying to get these stat levels up. Because the growth is just exponential afterwards. We'll get a cup of tea. We got our 3,000 fans. We're going to have to train guts. I'm so sorry, everybody, but we're going to have to train guts. I trained guts. Shame me if you will. Shame me if you will. But we have to train guts when there's a quadruple stack. Okay, so we got 5 turns before the Satsuki show. We still got the Japanese Derby coming up. Alright, so we got what? That's a good speed training right there. So, I don't know if you've seen any of my videos, but most of my stuff are like A-rank guides, and I say that all the time, like, only train guts if you have a triple stack or higher. If you have a triple stack or higher, it kind of justifies it, as long as they're not rainbow training. Like, for instance, when I look at this on guts right now, I see a 34%, but I see 2, but I only look at this as 1, because King Halo is already able to do rainbow training, but Matikane Fukuki Taru isn't. But if I had like 3 here in the green, that's when I would do a rainbow or a guts training. Well, you do some running together. Might as well use up the energy while we can. 30 in wit. This is why I love Daiwa Scarlet so much. She's such a freaking awesome support character, man. She's got such a high special priority, and she's always giving energy and mood up. Her pride as her weakness gives us 20 speed. I've gotten to the point where I do so much Umamusume that I don't even know what the dialogue is happening. I just know what stats it gives me. And that is all that truly matters. Take good care of your body. We'll get a little bit of energy back here. Inspiration, and here we go, where we get a lot of power. Give me a lot of power. Oh, we didn't get gold, but that's fine. Nakayama for the Satsuki show. So we're looking at 2,000 meter. It is a G1. 200 stamina is making me a little bit nervous, so I am going to buy Rosy Outlook since we have 30% off. Like, yeah. Yeah, yep. You know what's funny, Sky? Like, or Lunar, sorry, I don't know if you prefer Lunar Sky Wolf, Lunar Sky, or Wolf, but, I got a buddy who's a relatively popular YouTuber. I never thought I would ever do anything YouTube related until one day in a Discord chat, a couple of buddies of me told me this game existed, and I was like, what do you mean it's called Uma Musume? Like, what does that mean? And they were like, and they said, it means horse girls. And my first thought was, so there's a video game about horse girls? Like, that's fucking dumb. And they were like, no, it's really addictive. You gotta play it. And I said, nah, that's stupid. So I didn't play it for a while. And then like a week later, I caved and was like, okay, I'll play this. And now I'm just like known as the guy that plays Umamusume so much that I started a YouTube channel based off of it. Japanese Derby, we're gonna have to get some more. So I'm gonna get probably preferred position here. Yep. Excellent. So let's go ahead. We'll do this race and we should be good to go. I don't think we're going to have any trouble with this Japanese Derby. Our stamina's lower than it usually is, but we should be able to place. Ooh, I think we need a top 3, didn't we? Oh, no. Top 5. Okay. Ooh, skin of our teeth, baby. That was close. That was close. I don't like to see that. But we got a little bit before the Kikuku show, so we can put a little bit of the stamina between now and then, which will be fantastic. We need to do some resting. I'm not going to risk a wit training there. Nothing more satisfying than getting those 70 energy points pop up. Let's do stamina here. Our wit is pretty much where we need it. We don't really need over 400 wit. How's it going, Bill? We're just playing some Umamusume. Let's train some power here. And speed. And again, like I said, we're just like, we're pretty much just done with our wit at this point. Which is why I think we might even be able to get away in the future with just 4 speed and 1 wit, 1 stamina even. I got a small problem. I indirectly teach my youngest brother to play this gotcha game. LMAO. Yeah, talk to Zerk. Zerk is the... Oh! 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 62. 60 frickin' 2. 62! I'm in love. And a 0% failure. This is what we live. Oh, a 62. Sorry for those noises you just had to endure. Oh, that happened so... In case... What was I saying before I made love to the game? I honestly couldn't tell you, Zerk. I couldn't even tell you. I would just say Zerk is like the king of gacha games. If anybody plays Destiny 2, Zerk is the guy to talk to about that. He's the local Destiny game resident pro. Okay, that was amazing. Yeah, you guys, anybody that watches these videos, you guys don't see it. But like I post like obviously for the channel the best runs that I get. So like for every time you see those A's, they're what I prioritize is like what I've done the best at. But it's still likely that it took a couple of tries. You know, it's just a consistency thing. So like, I can't tell you how many times I've done like a good run where I get a triple stack like that, but then I'm just a high B plus. And I have to re-record the whole thing. It's a travesty. Okay, we'll try again. I knew we're a little low on the stamina here, but I think we can break it. 12? 12th? Seiun Sky, did you just get 12th place? I'm going to take you here. I'm going to take you here. And I'm going to drop you off. And I'm going to not feel bad about it in any way whatsoever. You useless mongrel. I cannot believe that you just got 12th place. Anyways, we're going to switch that over to patient. I know, we'll do pace. I know we can do it, we just need our skills to first! There we go. We changed the pace we get first. No, we're not blocked. We're not blocked. We freaking got this. Our power is high. Our power is high, and our spirits are even higher, baby. Oh, that's fucking brutal. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, so we pulled it off. We pulled it off. This is why she's kind of a complicated one to train, because we're training her for short distance racing, but because of her career, we still have to get her past the 3200 Tenno Sho, and it's the worst. I'll just tell her thank you and get some stamina. 27 in speed, and then we'll take a rest possibly. Yeah, nope, I'm all up on carrots. I have to buy so many carrots. And you know what's funny? I'm in a group chat with a bunch of my buddies, and they're always making fun of me. They're like, dude, I can't believe you're a whale on Uma Musume. And I was like, you know what? I may have spent like a dumb amount of money on this game, but I have had the worst luck with polls. Like, I haven't gotten like an actual single character. The only characters I've gotten are Curran-chan, Seiun Sky, and Narita Bryan. Those were the only ones that I got that I really wanted. And keep in mind, I have pulled like a good amount for all of them, which means I have failed after like 100 pulls for Biwa, for Narita Taishin, for both of the wedding Umas, the Air Groove and Top Gun, I believe it was. And I haven't gotten Hishi Amazon either. Like, yes, I may spend money, but unlike a lot of the streamers that I watch, I'm not actually getting anything out of it. My poor wallet. Okay, so we got the fall Tenno Sho, or spring Tenno Sho. We should be fine here. We'll get some energy back from the overworking yourself option here. We have no options, so we might as well go stamina. Nice. Yeah, I was so bummed when I didn't get Taishin. Wait, what did I just get? Hamburg steak. Ooh, I got the Hamburg steak. Nice. Double. Yeah, I wanted Taishin so bad. I love not to goon too hard, but I wanted. I thought her outfit is so cool, and I really wanted Taishin, but I didn't get her. I was so bummed, man. I think I pulled 149 times for her. It was like 15 under what like the pity was for it. So let's do speed. So we're up to A in speed. So we're doing good in speed. God. I have commissioned an artist to work on an actual 2D model for me, so I have gone from never wanting to even make a YouTube video to making YouTube videos to being a PNG tuber to potentially being a VTuber, which is awesome. And I'm sorry, but I don't have big titties. I'm still a dude in my VTuber model. So, We're looking at 35. I don't like that. I don't like that, so I'm going to rest. We already got a 5 speed, and we have a couple more turns before the Arima Keenan. Yeah, no, I couldn't have said it better myself, Lunar. Taishin, god, she's amazing. No big titties, just a big D. I mean, hell, if you're just gonna give me the credit, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say nah. Just keep in mind, I never once said that I had any of that. That's old Zerk. Hey, fun. So, if anybody didn't know, I actually know Zerk, like, personally. Him and all are officially my mods. In case you didn't know Zerk, all 101's a mod too. Wait, did I just lose that? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the Spring Tenno Sho. Wait, what the hell? Oh my god. Wait, why did I think we already did that race? No. What? Hold up. Why did I think we already did that race? What the fuck? Rip? Rip. Why did I think that we already did that race? Oh my god. Seiun Sky is a natural born slacker. She was born a slacker. I'm not even going to spend those skill points out of spite. Out of spite, I'm not even spending those skill points. This would be the time that I get like a 3-star power spark too. That would be so funny. Seems the sky is clouded for Seiya. I'm not. Wait, hold on. I'm pinning that. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my gosh. Should we consider creek training to Orange now? No, so here's the thing. I was very negligent that run because I, as my best buddy in the world, Zerk, knows, we were doing some anime related stuff earlier, and I had a lot more to drink tonight than I had originally intended. So I am not making the most conscious best decisions right now. I was originally actually going to do a Dead Space live stream tonight because I really want to play Dead Space. But I was really late getting home. So I was like, oh, I got home super late, so I delayed my Dead Space stream, and I was like, I'll just play some Uma. And I did, but yeah, I was, oh no, I'm out of guess. And yeah, no, I get distracted very easily. I got the attention span of a fucking disabled tortoise. Okay, so we're gonna full send it. We're gonna do 4 speed, 1 wit, 1 stamina. 4 speed, 1 wit, 1 stamina. Bro, like, red fine much. I'm a goldfish. Don't fuck, I hate you. I'm not a goldfish. I'm a platinum fish. I'm a diamond fish, baby. No, honestly, I feel like I relate to Seiun Sky so much because Seiun Sky's got some tism, dude. She's got some freaking tism. Just look at that face. Even when she's running, this poor girl does not know what's happening. Like, look at that. That is a face that was thinking, but literally had no thoughts. The poor girl has no clue what's going on. Let's do a stamina. Alright, I think it might be beneficial to do a recovery, or not a recovery, a recreation. But I can't see, when I see this, I have to do the double stack of speed. I have to do the double speed on wit. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but you can't just give up a double speed. Or, yeah, a double speed stack, even if it's on wit. Have a rest. Oh my god, I got a debuff before my junior debut. I got a debuff. Oh no. I got a debuff before my fucking debut. No. Oh my god. I got a debuff before the debut, and the infirmary didn't even cure it. Like a Nepo baby? Are you trying to say she's a Nepo baby? Okay, good. If you guys don't know, and it actually took me a while to figure that out, but if you do a recreation and you get the shrine, it can actually recover or, you know, undo your debuffs. Yeah, nepotism. Yeah, she's a Nepo baby. Oh yeah, no. She's a freaking like not a tsundere, but she's the girl in like she's the girl from My Team Romantic Comedy that's always talking to Hachiman like, "Oh my god, no, like I have a boyfriend. Like why are you flirting with me? I have a boyfriend." Seiun Sky's that girl. Too much, and you Baku your shins. I've Baku'd my final shin. Okay, we'll do the safe option there. We'll do the stamina option since we got 2 speed here. Sorry, you guys are too funny. I'm getting distracted from the game. Okay, so we got a speed. We're not doing guts, so let's see the speed stamina. I'm trying not to Baku my shin too hard. Oh god, this is a hard one. I want practice perfect. Let's get practice perfect. We might as well get a buff since we've gotten so many debuffs. Let's do a wit since our energy's a little low. You know what? You know what? You yeed your last haw today, partner. This is going to be my gambling. This is going to be my gambling run. Anything under, let's say anything under 35%, I'm taking it. Anything under 35%, I'm taking it. Okay, so we got... I'll pray that Sky doesn't get clouded. Oh my god, I read that as I pray Sky doesn't get cucked, and I was like, I mean, I don't know her that well, but... Okay, so I hope to God we'll be able to nail this junior debut. Ichiba. Okay, I've also been learning Japanese a little bit. See, it's so weird, and that's the thing. I don't know if these translations. He's too drunk. Sorry, no. I'm getting messages on Discord and my phone. Okay, so I don't know if my Japanese I've learned is bad. Or if the US, because I know, like, for anime and stuff like that, the translations don't translate exactly. But I could have swore he said, I hope she gets first. But this came up with, we can expect a good run from her. But then I don't know what the word distance is, so I completely lost it there. First place, money bags. We're gonna watch the Japanese Derby, though. Don't worry, we gotta watch some of these races. It's just, if we watch every race, each run will take at least an hour and a half. We're low energy, rest. Do you trust your friends? That is such a loaded question. Do you trust your friends? Okay, let's do the double of stamina. Okay, what? Yeah, let's go running together. I got enough energy to get a little bit of a stamina bonus there. Get her a drink will give us some energy. I can lock in real quick again, too. And then we'll do the 2 on stamina, because I really do want to get that stamina up to at least 350 by the time we get to the Tenno Sho. Be kind to yourself, Matikane Fukukitaru. I'm nailing her name recently. Okay, we'll do the wit training here, because we need our speed cards to be up. They're kind of lacking right now. Okay, I'll use Lunar from now. Why didn't this happen on speed? They all have special priority, and somehow they all landed up on stamina. That is brutal. That is actually brutal, but it's also hilarious. Okay, I'm going to say I gotta work harder because it's going to give me some power. Okay, we'll do the double speed. I need my speed cards higher. They're kind of lacking right now. Why don't I try being a little more enthusiastic? Telling Matikane Fukukitaro that she has to be a little more enthusiastic is like telling the Roadrunner he needs to be faster. We'll do some wit training here. I'm almost 30 in case anybody didn't get that reference. I'm an old man. I'll do the... yeah. Get us some black as good skill. It's corner recovery. Money. Money. Run as fast as you can is always a good option there. We'll do a rest, actually. And then we gotta get these 1800 fans, which we really shouldn't have any trouble with. This late in the game, we should be able to pull it off really without much issue. I really don't want to train Guts. I really don't want to waste points on Guts. Let's do a stamina and get King Halo up. Because King Halo is our peak mommy. Our sweet little King Halo. Okay, so we'll do this, and then we'll do the race, because I want the King Halo, Narita Taishin, and Kitasan Black. And Hopeful Stakes, that is the race. That's the one I was looking for last career path. Hopeful Stakes is friggin' amazing, because it gives so many fans, even if you don't get first. Ooh. Alright, now we're moving on. We're gonna get our King Halo mommy leveled up. I'll stop calling her that. I want... what's to say? Like, I want big goth mommy with big mommy GF Melkies. Wait, no, I shouldn't have said that live. Because if nobody knows the meme, they're going to be lost. Okay, let's shut up. One sec, I'll pour in another beer like the pro that I am. It's Saturday night, baby! Okay, let's do this. We got double on speed. We're getting King Halo ups. King Halo uppies. Uppies? Maybe the trick is hidden in the left-hand course. I don't believe that it's a left-handed one, so we should be fine. We need a little more wit, because we want that at about 400. God, I love Air Groove. This is why we love Kitas in Black. Look at this. Yeah, we have the 2 bonuses on there, but a rainbow, it's a 36. Oh. Oof. Oof. Perfecto. You know what they say. You gotta eat the booty like groceries. Am I supposed to, like, put a rating on this stream? Zerk, you're my mod. Am I supposed to say this isn't kid-friendly? Uma Musume, rated R. This should be first place, no problem. Eat like ogre recap. Dude, nobody eats like ogre recap. Nobody eats like ogre recap. It's just not possible. Wait, I got it. I'm gonna flash bang you guys real quick. You ready? I don't know if I'm actually allowed to do that since that was somebody else's video, but I don't think it was on there long enough to cause problems. I just flash banged you some ogre recap. Let me check terms of service. Thank you, sir. Alright. And now comes the Japanese derby. We're finally going to watch a race. See, this is why I love Kitas in Black, because that would be a mood up if we were low mood. Trainer-san. I love the way she talks. It's very, like, manic pixie dream girl. Do some running together with Spechan. Oh no, for real. Ogre Recap makes Nikakavo Avocado look like a lightweight. She's out there doing the Lord's work. The world has too much food, and Ogre Recap is single-handedly solving that problem. Well, yeah, but it's not like I'm showing a graphical content. I don't know. I watch VTubers that you know, they swear and stuff. I think I'm okay. All right, we got to watch this one. Let's see where we're going. I think we'll be expected to be in the top 3 at least. Number 1 favorite. You bet your bibby I am. You bet your sweet Pippi I am. Ooh, Seiun Sky! Who is this background character? Why are you focused on a bunch of people? Like, who are these two that are riding my ass right now that nobody knows who they are? Okay, thank you. This is why Zerk is peak honey boo boo baby boo. If you ever need somebody to love tenderly, just DM Zerk. He'll take care of you. I got this. Seiun Sky, first place, no problem. What if you barely swear? 5 Mong. What are you even cooking? Wait, 5 Mong? 5 Manj? What does that mean? If NPC won, I'm a bull. No, who are these fucking girls, man? Nobody knows who these girls. There's Vodka. I love Vodka. Vodka, Gold Ship, and Spechan in the back. But then there's King Halo and Winning Ticket. But then who are the rest? A bunch of new names. Goo Goo Gaga Gambling Gay Bean Funds. I just want to be Goo Goo Babies up in Super Creek. Angling and scheming, baby. That's the most energy she's exerted in the last 12 years. Just ask until your mind's blank. Yeah, dude, look at her. She's putting all these Umas to shame. Goldship's like, oh god, I have to do something to make Trainer happy, and I'm just sitting here like, you're literally a disappointment. Go straight to the factory. Nobody wants you. Even your parents left you at a doorstep, and I have absolutely no connection to you whatsoever. So I'm gonna go ahead and win this race, and make you nothing more than an afterthought in the history that is your life. But anyways, that may have been a little bit much. We're going on to the next race. My carrot is safe. I may have got a little intense there. Sorry about that. Dude, Goldship is honestly such a frightful opponent. I will say, though, she's much scarier in PvP than she is in career mode, because I think career kind of nerfs her intentionally. PvP is... she's friggin' Did I just get a debuff before... I just got a debuff. Again. I'm not going into... I'm not going in to beast training with a debuff. 37! Ooh! Baby! Feed it to me with a silver spoon and I'll call you mommy! Okay, we're gonna do some... Screw you, Zerk. We'll do some wit training. We gotta get up to 400 anyway. Asylum now. What I need to do... I need to just send her on a... I don't know. Somewhere nobody wants to go. I need to send her on like a trip to like Uzbekistan. Not because anything's wrong with Uzbekistan. It's just like the most remote place I can think of. Nuh-uh, I fear for my life when Golshi goes Joker Maximum Drive every time she wins a GY. Bob loves that about Caveman Rider. I can see right through you. I'm taking that to the grave. Okay, so we're good on wit. We just need to train up this speed. Your day's great now. Rock on. Uzbekistan has horse meat as local because we know. Do they? Do they? I have actually... I've been to the Middle East before. And... I don't recall... You know what's funny? When I was in Japan, I actually was offered horse sashimi. Yeah, I was offered horse sashimi in Japan. Apparently that's like a real thing. I didn't want to try it. Because... I won't lie, I don't think it was like a moral thing. I think I just like... It didn't sound appetizing. Yeah, I didn't have it, but they did have horse sashimi there. Yeah. In the Middle East, it was a lot of we had a lot of like goat meat and fowl. So like any kind of bird, we had a lot of that too, but there was a lot of vegetable dishes as well. And they were fantastic, man. Some of the best food I've actually ever had was when I went to India. But I just love like Indian food in general. And so we got the slaughterhouse. Yeah. I'ma eat you, Seiun Sky. Wait, hold up. When they're cute horse girls, that has a completely different meaning, doesn't it? Give me some of those carrots, Trainer-san. Double speed. I'm gonna send you to the labor camps in North Korea. That should be the new meme. Yeah, it is. It's like one of those things where like how in the US, like over here, we have like elk and bison are like unheard of to a lot of other countries, you know? It's just a meat, you know? As long as it's not like an endangered species, you know, or something that's like immorally slaughtered, I don't really have a problem with it. Like, as long as like the butchering process is done ethically, you know? But that's just a personal preference, because, like, I enjoy meat, so, like, I'll pretty much eat anything. One thing I did not like, though, was, I wasn't a big fan of snake. I had snake meat when I was in Tennessee, and I did not like it all that much. I had gator. I did have alligator, and I actually thought it was pretty decent. But oh god, we're done talking about meat. Look at this, baby. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna give myself hearts for this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mama mia. Mama freaking mia. A 51. Am I tripping, or is that the second, what do they call it? Hamburg steak with a carrot in it that I've gotten in a row. That's nuts. Because that's relatively rare. Normally it's just like a carrot. Oh gosh, we trained Wit too quick. Second burger, nice. Yeah, you gotcha. I'm a bit of a quirky sheep. Well, I gotta be completely honest with you. Ironically enough, so I'm kind of old. I'm 29, compared to a lot of people I know that's kind of old. I started working originally in landlord-tenant law, but then I ended up taking over my dad's company, which specializes in repairing CT and X-ray machines for surgeons. So it's a very niche community. So like, career-wise, like I'm pretty set. I'm just doing this for fun. I thought it'd be fun to just like start doing Uma streams, but like if this takes off, who knows what happens, you know? But yeah, no, I'm just having fun, man, and you guys are fun to chat to. So it's like, why not, you know? Yeah, Zerga's right. I'm just here having a good time, man. I love drinking. I love playing goofy ass games and having a good time. And I absolutely hate getting 8th place, Seiun Sky. Someone call up fucking Hama and send him to the butcher. Can somebody Hama, can you take care of this for me? Were you the one that was like, send him to the butcher? No? Somebody? Anyways, I'm not paying attention. Few results. 6th place. You know what that face is? That is the face of a woman whose husband just cheated on her. Or a man who had anything negative happen in his life, because men are temperamental little bastards. And I can confirm that. I get angry so easily. We'll try one more time. What do we got 10! 10! I'm not gonna lie, chat. I kind of expected to have Swinging Maestro. I'm just doing a little thing right now, real quick. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. I'm just doing a little thing, real quick. I'm just doing a little thing real quick. Give me a sec. That kind of looks like a frowny face, right? That's kind of a frowny face, right? that's a frowny face. Yeah, close enough. Thank you. God damn it, man. All right, let's see if we get some good sparks out of that lace. I have a way around it. The next stream I'm winning, the next career path, I'm getting Uma final at least minimum. I've been playing it close to the chest. I actually completely forgot that I told you guys I was going to do a 35% earlier. So, but no, we can do this for real, no problem. I mean, we still have a B. Let's see. One guts. Okay, good. We didn't waste a good one on that. This is where the fun begins. Where's my motivation? It's coming. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry. I have to regain my composure. And if you guys will pardon me for like 15 seconds, I'm gonna go. I've had like 11 beers in the last 2 hours. I really have to pee. I will be literally right back. Like a ridiculously amount of time fast right back. Entertain them, Zerk. See how fast I was back? The trick is not washing your hands. I've not my streamer screams. The waterfall about to be unsealed. This is where the fun begins, baby. I can, because training for mile race, but having a long in career is peak suffering. Ew. No, I washed my hands. I did. I totally did. It's called building up your immune system. Okay, we're gonna strategize. We're actually gonna strategize here. We're gonna go for sparks that are relevant to this race. This is what some streamers do because they actually research the game before they go on here and pretend to know what they talk about. I just like to share my experiences. I want to get good at this, but God, looking at graphs and shit just sounds so boring. I don't know if it's just me, but like, I want to bring good Umamusume content, but I also don't want to spend 5 hours just reading fucking, like, oh, you gotta use this spark for this. So let's see, what do we got here? I need, what is it, mile? It's mile, yeah, I need mile sparks. That's good. That's a 3-star Vile Spark right there. That's 4. Okay, we can use that. And then let's do the Taiki Shuttle. I got an A Taiki Shuttle around here somewhere that's going to be absolute peak for what I'm looking for. Where you at, Taiki? My sweet little boogie bear. Make sure to warn robbers to not steal their stuff unless they want their hands dirty. It's true, but you see, I kind of sway them from not breaking in the first place by living in an abandoned mine. And I just literally went out and chiseled 666 like 12,000 times on the walls near the entrance. That usually takes care of it for me. We've only had like 3 people break in the last year, and 2 of them were exorcists, and the other one asked me if I wanted to join the Church of the Latter-day Saints. I do like America Chan, but she's not. I don't have good sparks with her. She's not a good option. So this is peak. Okay, so we should get S-Mile with this. We should get S-Mile with this. We're gonna have to get some carrots with this one. When I was a child, I yearned for the mines. No, I didn't yearn for the mines. What I yearned for was owning a mine where a bunch of underpaid workers worked in for me, and they would bring me coal and diamonds so that I could benefit exponentially off of the property value, and they would get maybe an annual bonus of like Jelly of the Month Club. Using carrots for energy is so sad. This is the life that I live, man. To be fair, I probably wouldn't, but like I have to do at least like 15 of these a day, or not a day. I have to do probably like 10 a day to be able to get like the videos the way that I want them. And like I'm not good at recording videos. I'm still like really trying to figure out how to like edit the audio and shit. I got a buddy who's pretty good at YouTube, and he's gonna help me out because like I don't know, I'm not like artistically inclined. Making thumbnails and like editing audio is not up my alley. I just wanted to like make fun videos, so, or helpful videos at least, so we'll see how that works out. Mining Corpo Nepo Baby Street and Horse Girls game, not on my bingo card. you know what? Lunar, my father would like to have a word with you. He sounded like Draco fucking Malfoy. My father! We'll do some more speed trading. We got some good shit going on right now. Okay, Malfoy. Zerk, you're supposed to be on my side. So we got practice perfect before they debut. I am probably, unless I got a triple stack, of course. Oh, wait, no. Director Arakawa doesn't count. I'm going to do a recreation. Well, I'm not going to lie, 5 Mong. I originally read that as, you remind me of the guy who built contraception blocks. And the first thing that came to mind was, wait, so I'm trying to get people pregnant? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll continue, just... Let's do some Uma Musume, am I right? Let's get the win, baby cakes. Come on, Seiun Sky, you were supposed to be a league above the rest. Alright, Trinity, we got double on speed. We're gonna go into the... I'm not too drunk. Nah, man. I could totally operate a Ferris wheel right now at a state fair. No problems asked. I am mad at Sky not skying hard enough. Take good care of your body. Although, to be fair, these girls are in high school, so it's weird for this trainer who's supposed to be in his mid-30s telling these women what to do with their body. But that's political, and I'll avoid that. Anyways, view results. Let's go. This is pretty much every stream. My videos, I try to be very kosher, but my streams, I like to have a good time, baby. It's a Saturday night. What you gonna do? That was the sound of me cracking the mother of all beers. Another wonderful Coors Light. Which, oh shit, it's spilling. I got it on my keypad. F's in the chat for, Zerk. It's Japan, it's okay. I mean, legally. Not to mention, when you think about it, like, what? So, like, Simbali Rudolph, right? She was, like, a senior when she met Kitasen Black in the anime. And then Kitasen Black's, like, a sophomore and Simbali Rudolph's still at school. So, some of these horse girls are, like, 35 high schoolers. 35-year-old high schoolers. When the Seiun doesn't care until she's so... You know what? Seiun Sky's so fucking chill to the grill, she'd probably be fine turning into glue. She'd be like, sweet, now I can just hang around and chill for a bit, my boys. Like, look at her. She's such a little ditz. Her fucking... Look at this. Her face does not change no matter what you choose. She's got the little... It's the same thing. I don't even know if she wants to be alive, to be honest. It's kind of sad. We should send her Krispy Kreme donuts. See if that brightens up her day instead of a raise. We do work too much these days. Yeah. Watekane Fukukitaru, I am going to get favors out of you. That sounded bad. That sounded worse than I meant to. Okay, we're gonna do the triple on speed. Easy. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, balls. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I just had beer go down my nostrils. Oh, sweet Jesus, baby Christ. How did this happen to me, if I pray? Ah, I call bullshit. God is dead. Anyways, let's move on. We got 3 on stamina. Sorry, I was just kidding, by the way. Here's him at 2 speed. Dumbo, yikes. Let's try deception. You know what's funny? Is in that dialogue option with Seiun Sky, and this is how you know she's a little freak, is if you say, like, let's talk it out, you get a skill hint for a debuff, but if you say, let's try deception, you get energy back and a stat bonus. Like, how is trying deception the correct move for this sociopath? Glue the streamer. I've had sober streams too, like, I don't know, Zerk, tell him, there was a time, right? View results, we should have no problem. Alright, we need to get to... We need to lock in. 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 Let's blow up their socks. 20... Oh. We're at, like, negative energy. In case anybody hasn't gotten Seiun Sky or hasn't done a career playthrough with her, if you didn't know, she fucking falls asleep during that dialogue. Like, literally, while she's talking to Grass Wonder, one of the most kawaiis in Umamusume, she deadass just falls asleep mid-convo. Very rude. Very rude. Okay, 200 fans, hopeful stakes, let's go. Alright, first place. We love to see it. Realistically, could you resist a horse girl to avoid bedtime? Could you resist a horse girl to avoid bedtime? Does that mean what you think it means? Because the way that I read that is, if I resist a horse girl, I don't have to go to bed? Are you trying to say, would I take a horse girl to bed? Because I have one answer to that, and it's... I don't know if that came through the mic, but if it did, I'm so sorry. Okay, back to the training. Back to the training. This is a serious stream where we're trying to get Horse Girl can Amazon press me. No, I feel... Oh, yeah, no, dude. I wish I was that trainer where it's just, like, legally acceptable to go on. Bro, really? If any of you guys have watched the anime, the fucking trainer, he straight up just goes up to, like, the horse girls and, like, starts feeling their thighs. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's a good one. And he just gets kicked. That's it. I'm like, man, that's a small price to pay for some Tweedledee and Tweedledum, if you know what I mean. Five turns to the Satsuki show. Okay, excellent. Lock in. Time to lock in. We got 3 on wit. What do we got? Do we got a double stack? Yes, we got a double stack. Oh, yes. Speaker's trainer is the most goated, man. I can never get over just, like, how wild it is, like, how seriously they take it. You know, like, the way that, like, even the, NPCs, you know, just the background characters in the show handle it, is that, like, you know, like, there's NASCAR and racing and other shit like that, but there's also sports like football and basketball and stuff, but the way that Umamusume is played out is, like, horse girl racing is the only thing in existence, and it is literally everyone's focus. Like, there's nothing else going on. They go to work, go home, sit depressed for 4 hours until the news comes on and they can watch Rice Shower beat out Bourbon-chan. Satsuki show, no problem. But we do gotta get a little bit going before the Japanese derby here. Okay, so how many turns? 2 turns till the Japanese derby. Bro got rider kicked by 4 horses at the same time. I mean, we kind of get Umamusume combat. I mean, fucking Taiki Shuttle's got handguns, and Rice Shower carries a freaking, like, cleaver with her. You gotta watch out for them. The Dragon of Dodge. Yeah, no, for real, man. You gotta watch out for those girls. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting horse girled into oblivion, but, like, let's keep that low-key. We're gonna buy deep breaths, quarter recovery, straightaway recovery. That should be more than enough to get us through. We gon' crunk. We gon' crib dance through the finish line. And that's a money shot in the successful way. Money shot. So, we're doing good through the Japanese derby. I think our skills are actually, like, kind of perfect right now. With corner and straightaway recovery, which is amazing. Speaker trainer, life loop, get big money from races, splurge on Umas, eat cup noodles at home, repeat, nausea. Yeah, he's always broke! The poor guy's always broke! He never has any friggin' money because he's always paying for the At least in the anime, he's paid for Sped-chan to eat. And, they say it's Sped-chan because special week. I think it's Sped-chan because she's friggin' special needs, man. Rest to recover. Beach. We'll do a wit. We need some wit. Did you know your bollocks has taste receptors? Like my nuts? That's like British for nuts, right? My bollocks have taste receptors. If my bollocks have taste receptors, then why did I feel nothing that one time I dipped them in honey and sat over a bee's nest? Explain that to me. I didn't taste the bees. I just felt nothing but unbearable pain. He's real quiet all of a sudden. Let's do stamina training. What did he do with the bees? My mod's gone. I can say what I want. He's been MIA. I don't know, man, because I eat spicy food all the time and that hurts, but I still taste it. Here's what I'll do tonight. I'll make a nice warm pot of, what do I got? I'll make a nice warm pot of dashi powder, of dashi stock, and I'll let you know how true it is. Like in a not weird way, though. Like in a not weird way, though. Like in a completely normal, not weird way. We should be able to kill the Kiku Sho. Here we go. Bet. Are you saying this, 5? Are you saying this out of, personal experience? Not try a bathtub with some Nutella on a spot. What's it called? Oh god, what is that? Is that from, oh my gosh. I'm thinking of Workaholics references right now, because I'm so old. Not saying for the funnies. So it's a real thing. Interesting. I mean, I've never, like, I don't doubt you. And I don't, like, not believe you. It's just, like, at no point in my life have I ever, like, thought, wouldn't that be sweet if my testicles could taste? You know? But, like, now it's on my mind. Because of you. But, like, it hasn't, like, been a thing. The guy tested it on YouTube? How? Gee, that's one bold man. So I'm just suspecting that it happened by accident. You know, like the good old-fashioned anime accident where a man gets out of the shower and he slips on a wet towel on the ground, his leg falls up, and he slides into the kitchen, and he bumps against the counter, and the counter shakes, and then a pot of beef curry falls onto him, lands directly on his genitals, and he's like, shit, that's some good curry? Literally every romance manga ever. Dude, the shit that you can just fall into is actually fucking wild. I don't know, Hama, but I really appreciate you sticking around on this stream. We're going in with this shit right now. You've never had the what are they called, the oopsie slip curry balls 5,000. Let's get some carrots. We need more energy. Come on, Seiun Sky. 49, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's a triple. Blame 5 Bang? Yeah. I don't blame him. These are the questions that we need answers to. If I wasn't a PNG tuber, I'd be like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not worried about showing my face or anything. I just thought these things were easier. But, yeah, oh, boys. Let's get away from the testicle tasting talk for a second and just take a look at this beautiful thing that I'm looking at right now. But it's a 57. It's a 57. I know there's not a lot of us, but I need to know. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Everyone, we're taking no chances. No! I blame the United Nations. If the world was a better place, we wouldn't have to worry about this type of stuff. And we got another... We got another moon down! We got another! We're gonna have to recreation after this. We gotta have another Oh, my... If you've watched any of my videos, you know I absolutely hate this minigame. You know I absolutely hate this minigame. I don't know why, but for some reason VSync doesn't work on this for me. So it's like really choppy. I got a Matikane Fukugitaru. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm going for the last one. I want a Super Creek. Because she's a super freak. I want to play Goo Goo Babies. I want to play Goo Goo Babies. Uh-oh, we're going to lose her. That's bullshit. That was perfect. That was fucking perfect. That's bullshit. It doesn't care. It doesn't care how good you do. That is perfect. And guess what? I'm probably going to lose King Halo. Oh, wait. No, I got her. No, but this minigame does suck, even though I did pretty decent. That minigame does suck, man. Okay. I'm going to start... Wait, where are we at in this career playthrough? I can't believe we're already 2 hours in. So we're going for the Tenno Sho Spring. I'll start World War Pole. I don't know how to do this, though. What? I can only start one poll? Oh, I have to end this poll. Which Uma next? And I'm going to do the ones that I know as the top favorites. King Halo. Another Seiun Sky. Goo Goo Babies. Or Air Groove. Because I'm going to do one more career after this. So let me know which one you want to see next. It's going to be my last one. It's going to be my last career after this. Because we're approaching 2 hours, and I have to, like, go eat food. I have to eat. Okay, we gotta rest before the Tenno Sho. Dude, Goo Goo Babies? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, fucking Super Creek is stacked, man. Like, call me a Mastercraft, because I'm trying to motorboat, if you know what I mean. Can't believe I just said that. Oh no. Oh no. I may have just broken TOS. No, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got a gold energy. We got this. We got this. Tenno Sho spring. Oh no. I should not have said that. Alright, let's see what we got here. We'll do double speed, because otherwise this race takes forever. Top Gun's gonna try to compete with us, but she ain't got shit on us. Look at her tacky-ass outfit, and her tacky-ass name. We're saying freaking Sky. Our literal epithet is reeling in the big one. And the big one is number one, because we're number one. Who's a generic-ass isekai protagonist waifu number one, like, best friend from childhood that never progresses in the romance that's competing with us right now? That's absolute bullshit. Oh, okay, come on. Why are our skills proccing? I have so many skills. No, I need energy skills. Your stamina's gonna run out. Come on. You got this. Stamina skills. Proc them. Your wit's not bad. Come on, Seiun Sky. I mean, she's doing good. Deep breaths. She got deep breaths. She got deep breaths, and she procced that. She got deep breaths. Okay. I know Spetchan's gonna come up. I know Top Gun's gonna get a breath. And I know I don't like McQueen. McQueen fucking pops off. Oh, come on. Oh, no fucking way. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Hold up. Look. Boom! Boom! I just nuked her. I nuked her. I nuked Manhattan Cafe. Fuck you, Manhattan. I don't even know who that is. Actually, no, I do. I do. My buddy really wants her because she's like the big titty anime goth girlfriend. Spetchan, that's bullshit. Spetchan. I should have beat that. That is bull. Look at those stats. I lost to that? Bullshit. Anyways, we still made it. I mean, we still made it, but I am angry. It looks like we're doing Goo Goo Babies next. I'm actually surprised. I thought it was going to be a King Halo win. For some reason, everybody likes the King Halo. But if we're doing Goo Goo Babies, I'm fine with that. We'll do a power training, and then it's just speed from now on. Because we got what we need in the other stats. We actually need a little wit. I just realized our wit's actually pretty low. No, this game is, like, so RNG, man. I've seen people that have spent literal tens of thousands on this game, and they still get busted. Like, it is a RNG-focused game. But because it is RNG, at the same time, you do have a chance of doing good, even if you haven't spent a lot of money, which I do like, because I know, like, a lot of people just want to be able to play the game. So I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But it is kind of annoying because you think, like, certain levels would kind of, like, mean something, like, consistently, where a lot of times they don't. But I guess, overall, long-term, you get more. Why am I noticing your runs are heavily uncertain in races, while mine are consistent with first-place victories? Well, I mean, I can no problem do runs over and over with Seiun Sky, where she wins first place in every race. The part that's challenging for me, at least right now, is getting the stats that I want and still winning the races that I need to. Because I'm trying to get like a really specific stat layout. Ooh, a 49. So, I mean, it could be, who knows, man? I mean, you could just overall be like a far better player than I am. Like, yeah, you know, like I'm not. I mean, there's some guys online like that Renji guy, that Amhan guy, and they have fucking amazing videos, but they're like the competitive players, you know. Like I'm just playing for the fun of it, man. Like I don't think I have a. Oh, that's wonderful. I think I have a fairly good understanding of how the game works. But yeah, I'm trying to hit like really, really specific stats right now. You know, like I believe my Seiun Sky A-Rank guide that I made, I believe I got first place in every race in that. I might be mistaken, but a lot of the times those A-Rank guides do hit that. But they're not very useful for anything else. You know, they're not good for PvP. They're not good for team races or anything like that because they usually just have such low stamina. I'm going to have to rest, and then we'll get 2 good in... really? You're getting a debuff now? Ooh, don't look at me like that, King Kalo. You're going to make me act a fool. 29, we'll take it. Trainer! Do we do it? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Fuck me in the ass booty. Like, not like actually. That was kind of just a response that happened. I was so... Oh my god, I can't believe we fucked that. F stands for fast, but S stands for speed. That is amazing. That's actually hilarious. We should be fine here in the Rima Keenan. Yeah, no, for real, a 9.99. I mean, we'll be fine after this, but still, that's brutal. I mean, she's still leveling up pretty good. Why are you like... I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing... Could've just wit. I have to gamble. I want those big numbers. To put it in perspective, I used to be a like lifelong dedicated old school RuneScape player. So like I see big number, I want big number go up. If you know any old school RuneScape players, that should make sense to you. All I want is big number go up. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. Alright, we should be good for this race. Exactly. You can even win on a 99. Hell, I failed on a 1%, which means I can win on a 99. Okay, so we got 2 good trainings. I'm not even going to worry about mood right now. I'm not even going to worry about mood right now. We're just going to kill it. And we're going to go for a solid 2nd place. Did you really just get fucking... Did you really just get 2nd place? How's it going, all? How's it going? My 2nd mod is made to the channel, baby. By the way, all yeah, Zerk is a mod too. He was here for like the first half. Hello, criminal, but yeah, not a good look. Dude, you know, when I look at Super Creek, I'm just like, Yeah, you know, like she looks really fertile, like in a like a respectful way. Bro was saying wild stuff. Whoa. No, don't. You can't make my mods mod me. Come on. Come on. Hachiban view results. So, oh, we're doing one more. Ooh, we hit legend. Look at that. We're doing one more career after this, which was all by chat's vote. We're doing Goo Goo Babies, so a Super Creek run. Let's see what we got. I think we probably scored an A here. Which is wild. We had like 6 stars in Mile, and we didn't get it up to S, which is very, very disheartening. You would have thought we would have got it. So let's do front runner. Really? 59 left? Whatever. We'll take it. This isn't going to be one we use anyway. No, for real. I am, at 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to make a Discord. And that should be fun. That should be fun. I figured I should wait until at least 5K, because otherwise there's going to be like 4 people in it. And, and that would just be depressing. But it should be fun. So at 5K I'll make a Discord. It'll just be Umamusume and gaming talk for the most part. That's pretty much it. I may do some playtimes there that I decide not to stream, but it'll be a good time. Let's do our final Super Creek for the night. Let's see what we got. Do we have any good levels up? If you guys haven't done it, there are a ton of... Wait. You know what I just realized? Oh yeah, no, I got that. Do you guys... Wait, I'll do one more poll. I'll end the poll. Because I just had an idea. I didn't even think about this. I didn't even think about this until right now. Goo Goo Babies or Japanese Umamusume. So I have a remote connection where I can go on and do something in one of the Japanese servers right now, if we want to do that as our last one. I shall get going. Yeah, have a good night, man. I absolutely will be. I absolutely will be. Goo Goo Babies, okay. I respect that. It would probably take a couple minutes to set up anyway, so we'll just do that. I may do a stream like tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon, where I'm just doing like all on the Japanese server, and I think I figured out the audio thing, so we should be able to hear it too. Where's our Goo Goo Baby Mama? Where is she? Where's her sweet little pumpkin peach? Super Creek desu yo. Oh god, look at her. She's so fucking perfect. If I could get married right now... Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm actually engaged, so I probably shouldn't be... Unrelatable envy. Yeah, no. In the Japanese server, if you don't get an A rank, like, you screwed up. No, Super Creek is one of the hardest ones to train. So we're going to try to go ahead and do a live Super Creek Umamusume A rank. Let's see if we can do a live Umamusume A rank. I think I got her down pretty well. So I shouldn't have too much trouble. And we have some good... Because she has good stamina and whip bonuses. So as long as we pour them into power and speed... And you'll see this is pretty common. It's like a lot. Bro, wasn't get sent to your factory by... No, dude. My fiance would be so pissed off and she was like, why are you calling this girl Goo Goo Babies? I'd be like, but honey, I want a Goo Goo Baby. And she'd be like, okay, honey boy, come here. I made you some milk and tea. No, that actually wouldn't be how it played out. I'd probably just get a smack to the face. This should be good. And we're going to do... and that's the worst part. We can't use Super Creek in Super Creek. So we're going to actually use... we're actually going to use Top Gun for the straightaway recovery. See if we can get straightaway recovery. And then McQueen. I think this is going to be the best build that we can do. So we're going to do this. We're going to get A rank right here. A rank Super Creek. This is one of the hardest videos I made, but this is the most consistent that I got with her. I think I've gotten a few with her, but I didn't do too many. It was just like the easiest one. So friendship bonuses. Let's see what we got here. Obviously prioritize Kitasun Black. She is annoying to get a friendship up 100%. But we gotta make do with what we can. Yeah, no, I agree. She's got good skills, and I need them. And we'll do a double on stamina again, and then we'll probably do a mood up. Live A rank Super Goo Goo Babies, let's go! Hell yeah, man! Live A rank Super Goo Goo Babies. I'll do a wit with Kitasun Black. Never hurts to have Kitasun Black maxed out ASAP. I'm gonna take a big swig of my beer real quick. Give me 1 sec. Alright, we're back in business. And that's a 4 stack on stamina. We'd love to see it. But we do have to rest. Teacup seems handy. Should give us some speed and wit. We'll take a good rest here. You know, sometimes you gotta savor the Umas. Well, that sounds weird. No, you have to like, you have to enjoy the game, you know? I've gotten so used to just like plowing through these fucking dialogue options just because I'm trying to, oh my god, Night Owl. I'm trying to get the A-rank guides through as quickly as possible, and if I screw up at all, I have to start over and say the exact same thing. So like, I'm really used to just clicking really quick, but we're gonna try to savor the Goo Goo Babies. I don't want to interrupt your practice. Take your time, sweetheart. We got 3 on wit. Let's bring it on up. Those friendships are looking nice before this junior debut. Sympathetic. I believe when they made this game, they said they don't want like lewd photos or images of any of the Umas because the real horses and the trainers were all like sensitive about it. But I'm pretty sure the Super Creek one, from what I've heard, was like, yeah, make her as sexy as you want. Which is hilarious. We'll make her a front runner just to guarantee the first place there. Savor the Umas! I'm sorry! I plead not guilty. Not guilty. No! That's the new pin. That's the new pin. Yeah. She literally just talks to Nishino Flower like she's her little daughter. Like, don't even worry about it, honey biscuit. I got you. We're gonna get our mood up. Yes, we got karaoke. Hell yeah. It doesn't give us energy, but her energy is already pretty good. And that gives us up to a great mood. Yeah, that's true. That is true. No, like, I get what you're saying, Lunar, but, like, realistically, it's just such, like, a weird thing to, like, suggest. Because, like, the second that anything is, well, so there's, like, a word for it when something's, like, humanized. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But there's a word for it when something is, like, made to be, like, human. Where it's, like, you don't have any control over it anymore, you know? He's under the influence of beer, plead not guilty. What? That's like the what's the lawyer anime? The law anime, law anime. I know it'll pop up right away. Oh wait, no, it didn't pop up right away. Law from One Piece just popped up. Law from Courtroom anime. What's it called? It's huge. Ace Attorney. It's like, isn't it the Ace Attorney meme where it's like, Your Honor, my client pleads oopsie doopsie. I don't know why I find that so funny, but that shit cracks me up. This is why we can't have nice things. We're trying our best, man. We're trying. I think it's fine. Get some energy back, baby. Yeah, we'll do the double speed. My client pleads oopsie doopsie. Okay, we need to get these speeds up, so let's do another power. We're getting some pretty decent stacks so far as like where the support cards are landing. When they land on like speed, stamina, and stuff, that's where it's good. And then we got the double on wit, and they're almost to green. Your Honor, my bro said it would be funny. Oh. I was just trying to chill. Okay, so I don't know how old any of you guys are, but me and a couple of friends earlier were talking about like the wildest like drunken nights we had, because obviously we were drinking before I hopped on stream, and I was like, did you guys know that on my and I won't tell you where I'm from so that this drinking age doesn't come into play, but I was like, dude, one night on my 18th birthday, I had a bunch of friends over and we were drinking, and I don't know what happened, but we drank a lot of hard alcohol, and I woke up in nothing but my bathrobe 3 miles away from my house next to a 7-Eleven. And that was a fun story. There was more to it, but that was the summary. It was a fantastic time. Double speed, we love to see it. Double speed, we love to see it. God, we're getting pretty lucky with this one. We're getting pretty lucky with this one. Go for a run, clear your mind. Mood up, get a little bit of energy. And we still need these two up. Let's do wit. We'll get Top Gun up. She's almost there. She's almost there. And no, it's actually still really early, so we don't need any skills. We should be fine. We should be fine. Let's switch back to pace. That's going to be our best bet. We'll get first, no problem. Rock on. Okay. And under the weather. So, again, this is where it comes into play, where I'm like, I'm not, like, super in tune with, like, the statistics, you know, like, what the chances are of things. But I'm pretty sure that under the weather happens to her, like, all the time. Because later on, she gets a buff that's, like, feeling good. Or something like that, you know? Like, her mood goes up and it's, like, a permanent buff. So, I don't know if it happens every single time, like it's guaranteed to happen, or if it's just a common occurrence. And here comes our inspiration. Let's get that power and speed, baby. Now we got wit, speed. Let's do the stamina. We do need a lot of stamina with her. We really do. Cheer up, Narita Taishin. I wish I had you. I wish, like as a character, I wish I had you. I really want to get these speeds max. I think they all are. So let's do one more wit. And we'll do another... I want to do more speed training, but if we're going to keep getting stamina, Taishin is very kawaii. Shimucho kawaii. And here come the speed stacks. They're coming. That was a 28. Most Uma with quirky debuff events having a rewarding buff stat event, right? No, 100%. And we just got, we just did a 28. Of course, we got another. We're getting so many debuffs. We're doing the infirmary. Come on. We get it back. Night Owl cured. Sweet. We'll do a wit. Double speed. You love to see it. And I'm gonna. Oh, perfect. We didn't have a rainbow, so we can rest and wreck without feeling bad. Get back up to a great mood. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay. It's going good. We might get a mid rank A on this one. We'll do another wit. And look at that. That's Top Gun and McQueen. McQueen, we got McQueen up to rainbow training after Top Gun, which is actually hilarious. That never happens. We need 3,200 fans. Holy shit. Okay, so I think we won't have any issues with these next two races. Let's get some stats with the second option here. Yeah, let's do a race. We'll do the 6,700 one. I don't think we'll lose. We should. Our stats are looking pretty good. Like, we're pretty freaking solid. That's a first place. Yes! Oh! If I didn't have neighbors, I'd be screaming in joy right now. Once I move into my house, I'll be able to be louder. I'm sure you guys don't want that, but still. Kikuka Show, we're going to rest, and we're just going to buy some skills. Skills. We'll get corner recovery. We'll get lay low. We'll get deep breaths. And that should be more than enough to get us through this Kikuka Show. Hell yes. We got a good stack. We got a good amount of skill hints. Yes. We'll watch the Tenno Show. We don't need to watch the Kikuka Show because our stats were off the charts there. And Goth Mommy, yeah, easy. 100%. It really was. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I think that's like a... I'm pretty confident, because I don't do Super Creek a lot, but I'm pretty sure that that's like a common event to get under the weather, because she gets shining brightly right after, which is a buff. Okay, let's do wit. And then we'll do 2 speeds, because our stamina is looking pretty good. I don't think we're going to have any issues with the Yuri McKinnon. Oh, move outlaw. No, it's okay. I don't know what time zone you guys are in. It's only 10 o'clock here, so I still got like 45 minutes before anybody can bitch. So right now I'm living in an apartment in Oregon, but I have a house being built for me and my fiance in Hawaii. Because if you didn't know, I'm Hawaiian Chinese by descent, so my family's actually from Hawaii, and I have a lot of family there. So I have a house being built in Hawaii. My wife's there, or my fiance's there right now, overseeing the construction of it. And once everything's complete, I'll be moving over there, and it'll be good. We won't have any neighbors because it's like an acre and a half. Ask for a few favors from Matikane Fukukitaru. Arima Kinan should go off without a hitch. Sunday, 12:30. Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead, so you're probably like Illinois, Wisconsin time zone. Yeah, because I think like what? Yeah, Illinois, Wisconsin, Arizona. You're Central Mountain Time. I think that's Central Mountain Time. I'm Pacific Standard right now. 5 turns to the Osaka High. A Saintly Awakening will give us some energy back, and now we just need to crank this into speed. She has so few turns, though, so we really need to get some good speed stacks here. Ooh, you're East Coast time. Oh, damn. Well, shit, man. Guys, I really appreciate it. Like, again, like I said, I'm really just doing this for fun, so fuck the fact that it's so late for you guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Because the fact that, like, I'm really close to actually being able to make money off of this as like a side thing, that's kind of amazing. So rock on. You know what, this is me sitting up from the slouch that I've been in for the last like 2.5 hours. I shall be opening a celebratory beer, Coors Light, like the champion of men that I am. We're gonna rest before the Osaka hike, get one good speed turn in, and we're gonna have a good old-fashioned big old drink. Our wits where we need it already, so we're just gonna keep doing speed training. Yeah, I know all, because you live like an hour and a half away from me. We're practically neighbors all. When you turn 21, I'll take you out for beers. 1324. Oh, you're one of those. What military time is what they call it? Where in the world is it? 10, 11, 12, 1. Okay, yeah. So 123. So you're also. Oh, fuck! I'm so dumb, man. 123 is you're the same time zone as Lunar and E. Okay. Because 1324 is 120. Well, no, because wouldn't that would be 1:24 p.m., right? So that would be like UK? Sorry, I'm trying to do my mental math here. I was like, holy shit, wait, no, that's not the same. Because that 123 would just be 123. Alright, so keep going into speed before the Tenno Sho Spring. You haven't been leaked. I haven't said your name, social security number, or any of that other stuff that I know. Focus, straight away adept. All good. 1:24 p.m. Sunday. Oh my god, are you like in Australia? That's gotta be Australia, right? Nice! Even if you're not in Australia, that's like the time zone, I believe. I just checked with a buddy of mine that's like... I've been under 21. Yes, okay, wait, hold up here. I got a good fact for you here. How many people on Earth are between 18 and 21 years old? I did narrow it down for you. So, I'm sorry all that I leaked your information. They now are able to narrow you down to around 390 million people. So, that sucks for you. They're gonna find you. They're gonna find Singapore. Hell yeah, man. I actually, I went, No, not Singapore. I want to go to Singapore. Singapore looks fun. I've gone to Japan a few times, but, not Singapore yet. I would love to go to Singapore. It looks amazing, but it's very expensive to travel there from what I've heard. Somebody's just gonna find your address out of the 390 million people. From 8 bill. Oh no, I'm gonna get concert. I'm sorry all. I've condemned you to certain death. Alright. We've been getting good stats here. I'm gonna finish pouring this beer. Sing in a loud voice. Give us some mood up and some lucky sevens, baby. Oh, 79 ain't good. We're gonna rest. We're gonna rest. Sunday, 12:30 p.m. Nice! Singapore and the food is great and some real cool places, but yeah, basically dox myself, however. Yeah, well, you know, I don't think anybody's gonna... Wait, here we go. What the hell just happened? Okay, so we got you narrowed down to 6 million people. Lunar Sky is one of 6 million people in Singapore. Still, I don't think we're gonna figure. I don't think that counts as doxing. I will. That would almost be commendable. If someone figured that out. If someone found me, like, out of the millions of people I could be, and, like, knocked on my door, I would probably be like, you did good, champ. What do you want? Hannah, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Hannah must Snickers. Well, we don't know their gender. I just say guys because that's just like a general like thing to say. I don't know if they're guys. It's just such a, you know, like even as a guy, you call your girlfriends like bro and dude sometimes if they're just friends, you know. All right, we're almost there. Our stats are looking good. Okay, so now we just gotta figure out what, especially if not in green suits. Are you insinuating that you're a leprechaun? Because I don't know what that means. Are you a leprechaun? Dude, if I have leprechauns on the stream, that's freaking wild. I might be the first person to ever prove the existence of leprechauns. I'm gonna finish this as an A rank and just, like, get a pot of gold donated. They're always after me Lucky Charms! That was supposed to be an Irish accent, but it just sounded like I was confused. Oh no! That's bad. Oh god, and we're so short. I don't know if we're gonna get an A rank. This might be just a high B+. We'll do a wit. We're a little low. We're a little low on what I'd like to be. We're a little low on what I would aim for an A rank. Come on. We just need some good stacks. Give me some good stacks here. No, so the rating bonus, yeah, we'll get power up to an A for sure by the end. It's just, I don't think, maybe the fact that stamina is also a C will kind of even it out. Alright, we're gonna watch this final, the URA final, just because we haven't watched a lot of races, and I may have lied. We're gonna, yeah, 38, hell yeah. I mean, they're good stats. I think having it, I think it'll be an A. I actually think it'll be an A. Let's see. What will we get first? What will we get first? I'm gonna be drinking this whole race. Big brain. So desu. Super Creek right now. Be like. Come on, what are you doing, Super Creek? I know you're a pace chaser, but still, I don't like you at 8th. I need you above 6th. Okay, corner recovery procced. Corner recovery procced. Oh, Top Gun's hitting that. I think we got this. Our stats are pretty good. I think we're going to take off. I think we're going to take off. Yeah, we need to get her like a scoliosis brace or something. Who's that generic-ass Uma? Nobody needs purple generic-ass Uma. Pure heart. Oh yeah, pure heart. I was definitely looking at your heart. I sound like a pig, I'm sorry. Come on, Super Creek. You got good. You have an A in power. Don't wipe off your sweat. Fucking run, baby cakes. Okay, it's time to make a move. Time to make your 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 move. I said it's time to make your. Yeah. Okay. Third. Yes. 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 Oh yes. That's my baby. I'm gonna fucking goo baby this shit. I'll goo on your baby until you goo baby. Yes. 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 Oh my god! I'm gonna blow. And that is a final championship. I do apologize for those noises and for saying that I'll goo on her baby until she goo babies. Oh! I want a freeze frame. Not needed, I guess. Oh my god, that was fantastic. I'm so happy. And we got the 10 plus. We didn't max out Arakawa, but that's fine. 5 minus in each skill, it's fine. This may be an A. It's going to be close if not. Let's see. Long, medium, and pace. We have A ranks in. Wait, but we do need Professor of Courage here. Long, medium, and pace. Long. Oh shit, we have like not many points left. Because we've bought a lot of skills here. Long. And then we'll get cooldown. No, for real. You know what? That is a great question, man. I don't know what Shining Brightly does. I have no clue. What does it do? Both mind and body are in top configuration. Has a decreased chance of failing training. Okay, so you have better luck at training. Ah, that's cool. I actually didn't know that until you just asked. I always just kind of ran with it. Bullshit. I call bullshit. And guts. And we got guts, Spark. Ugh. Well, anyways, everybody, I think that's going to be it for tonight. We got so close, but that was still a fantastic race. That was a fun stream. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Always the gut sparks, 100%. 100%. Always the gut sparks. Yeah, I may do some more tomorrow if you have some free time to pop in. If not, that's fine. I'm just kind of doing my thing. I will be doing some Dead Space tomorrow because I want to play a horror game, and that sounds fun. And everybody is playing the new Silent Hill, so I want to do something different. So I'll be doing that. But anyways, yeah, thanks again. And yeah, have a good night, everybody. I hope your Saturday is rocking. I know mine is. I gotta go eat something before I get a hangover. I gotta eat something and drink some water. Yeah, thanks again. See you guys later.